Today we're reading from Proverbs chapter 18, verse 8. The words of a talebearer are as wounds. They go down into the innermost parts of the belly or the being. The New King James says the words of a talebearer are like tasty trifles, but they go down into the inmost body. In other words, you may enjoy hearing that juicy gossip, but it brings about pain and it will not digest well. Have you ever eaten anything that tasted really good, but then after you ate it, it just ripped your insides all to pieces? Well, that's what the Bible here is comparing gossip to. You may enjoy hearing the gossip, but it's certainly not going to digest well. It won't bring any good into your life. And it brings pain into the lives of those who are being maligned and talked about. You know, we need to be careful that we don't believe everything that we hear. When somebody comes to you and they want to badmouth somebody, realize that when they leave you, they may repeat things that you say and badmouth you as well. Some folks just feed on garbage. They're like scavengers. They don't want good things. They enjoy garbage. I like to hear something good said about somebody and then say, hey, did you know that person complimented you? That person enjoyed your song. They enjoyed your testimony. They appreciated the way you reached out to them. Why can't we share good? Why do we so much relish the evil? Tell you what, it's damaging to your soul. It's damaging to your relationship with others. It's damaging to your relationship with God. Ask yourself this question: what's the purpose of this negative report that this person is carrying? Remember, the person that brings gossip to you will carry your words and responses away, usually with embellishments and added emphasis. Really, the root of people running their mouths and putting other people down and gossiping and tearing down, especially those in authority, they're feeling guilty about things that aren't right in their own life. And so rather than to say, you know, I'm one that's really struggling because I have this unforgiveness, I have this bitterness, I've said these terrible things, they'd like to drag somebody else down to their level, so to speak, and tear them down with their words so they'll feel better about their own unrighteousness. So, are you tearing others down so you'll feel better about yourself? Are you trying to justify yourself by finding fault in others? Paul said if we compare ourselves among ourselves, we're not wise. So the next time somebody comes to you and says, you know what she said, you know what he said, ask yourself the question, if they've said something negative about me, why did they feel free to say that to that person? What did that person say to open that door? We just need to squelch gossip when it starts. My mom used to say if somebody would come to her with gossip and say, well, I know I have faults, but this, she'd say, wait a minute, let's just talk about your faults then, and leave the others alone. Sometimes we'd find if we'd just be repentant about our own fallings and shortcomings, then we wouldn't have to tear others down because we'd find that peace with Christ that we need.